We're 5 miles in, that it just takes a little bit of motivation.
It's miserable. I'm in so much pain.
My biggest takeaway and my biggest mistake, 5:20 in the morning, and the last thing that I want to do is take an ice bath. We're running a marathon today, so I think it's going to be important. I think it's going to help us. 26.2 miles. We're going to need all the help we can get. The furthest I've ever ran was 10 miles, and I haven't done any training for this. So this is gonna be a push in general. I learned a lot from my 10-mile run. I pushed myself way too hard. I tried to do way too fast. I was trying to stay under 9 minutes a mile for most of it. I also ran on the road, which was not good. Today we're gonna be running on a track. It's a high school track. It's rubber, so it's hopefully gonna do a little bit of help with our knees and ankles. We basically got to do 105 laps around it. My goal is to finish in under 4.5 hours, which seems like such a long time to run for, but we like to push to new heights. So if you're new here and you didn't know that we like to push ourselves, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Turn on post notifications because that's important too, so you can see every time I post a video. And let me suffer through this. And so like I said before, I'm taking every precaution to make this as easy as possible since I'm doing this with no training. So I picked up these gels. I've never taken gels before, but I hear that they can help you fuel during the run. So I got a bunch of them, and I'm gonna take them as needed. Basically every 45 minutes is what I've been reading. That's the best way to do that. I would be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit nervous for this. We're gonna fuel up, and then we're gonna get after it. All right, here goes nothing. We're gonna spend the next several hours running around this track. The thing that sucks the most, I think, is that the track is black, so when that sun gets above us, it's gonna be really, really hot. All right, see you guys in a little bit. 1 mile in, 10 minutes and 15 seconds, kind of a slow pace. I did have to stop and pee already. Shouldn't happen again, but we got about a half mile in and I couldn't help it. I had to stop, so I'll update you guys at 5 miles. Shirt's probably coming in thin. Just a warning, I'm one of the hairiest frickers you'll ever see. That's gonna be on here. But we're in the middle of a weight loss challenge and I'm not trimming until the very end. If one of you companies wants to sponsor that, DM me. We're 5 miles in, shirts off, about to slam our first gel. Never had one of these before. Not good. Not good. Not good. Woo! Average pace, 10 minutes, 11 seconds. I did have to stop, grab the camera, and get a drink. We're gonna keep pushing. I'll see you guys at 10. Mile 10 in the books. First walking laps. After I hit the 10-minute mile, I said I'm gonna walk a couple laps, refuel, get another gel, and then get back to it. Average pace, 10 minutes, 38 seconds. Legs are jello, knees a little bit of pain, ankles a little pain. Everything else is fine. I do wish I would've got out here a little bit earlier. I wanted to start at 6 and ended up starting at 7. I had some stomach problems this morning, but we're good. Pushing. I'm not gonna not finish this thing. Might be some tears, but there'll be tears of joy. Everything from this step forward is a new PR. Pushing yourself to the limit. That's what it's about. Let's freaking go. It may be the stupidest thing I've done, but I don't have anybody here filming for me today. So I set my phone up there to get the beautiful time lapse that you guys got to watch. But now we're at mile 10 and I'm having to climb bleachers with legs that are jello. It's just another
Another note in the book, you guys got to realize that you can push yourself 10 times further than you would ever imagine. That it just takes a little bit of go get, a little bit of motivation, a little bit of I can, but you can freaking do more than you could ever imagine. All you got to do is try. Never did I think that I could run 10 miles without stopping. Never did I think that I could push myself further. My nickname throughout school, being bullied, was fat ass, and I don't cuss, but I'm keeping it 100. I was bullied all through high school, kindergarten up basically, and I don't care. I pushed through. I'm stronger today because of it, and nothing's gonna stop me. You can do it too. We just hit the halfway mark, 13 miles. Average pace, 10 minutes, 25 seconds a mile. We did walk a mile, so we're sitting at 2 hours, 25 minutes. Gotta keep pushing. It's officially hot as frick. No stopping. 16 miles in, just hit 3 hours. Having to walk a lot more now. It's very hot out here. This black track is killing me, but we're getting it. 10 more miles. All right, we're 20 miles in. I'm definitely in the most pain I've ever been in probably in my life. These last 6, I'm probably gonna have to walk. I'm gonna try to jog if I can because I want to get it over with. But I gotta get some footage of the watch because it's actually trying to die on me. 4 hours and 15 minutes, 20 miles. I'm not gonna make the 4:30 mark. It is what it is. 26.2 miles in the book. I am dead. That's an understatement. It took us just under 6.5 hours. Honestly, guys, it's not worth it. Don't do it with no training. It's miserable. I'm in so much pain.
All right, let me catch my breath, and then we'll kind of go over yesterday. My biggest takeaway and my biggest mistake, not wearing sunscreen. And honestly, I didn't even think about it. Of course, I thought about it a little bit during, and for sure after, but didn't think about it beforehand. I thought it would be fitting to end this in the ice bath because we kind of started it in the ice bath, but I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. Doing a marathon with no training is not a smart idea. It's not worth it. I did good up until about mile 16, and then I pretty much couldn't even jog, so it was pretty tough after that. But before that, I did pretty well. I did pretty well. Mile 16, I actually ran 11 minutes 11 seconds, and then after that, I was pretty much in the 15-minute mark for a couple miles, and then the rest I just had to pretty much walk, and it was not a fast walk. I was in a lot of pain the last 6 miles, kind of undescribable, but very much so a lot of pain, very lethargic. It's not a good thing, you know? It's not a good thing at all. But today's day 2. I came directly home, got in some high carbs, and then took a nap. And then, of course, showered, then took a nap. Today I woke up, I'm obviously very sore, very stiff. That's why I'm getting in the ice bath. And from here, we'll just see what happens. But I do want to thank you guys for tuning in. I'm hoping that my pure misery was at least entertainment for you guys. And honestly, guys, don't try this at home. And let's get into the verse of the day. Don't be like me. Remember to wear sunblock because this is miserable. This is not a good feeling. Very, very sunburned. All right, we're gonna quickly go over these mile times real quick, and I'm gonna give you guys the time it took to finish the full thing. All right, so mile 1, 10:18, mile 2, 9:48, mile 3, 9:53, mile 4, 10:11, mile 6, 11:50, and then 7, 8, 9, and 10 were both right at 10:30. And then mile 11, we decided to walk that mile just to kind of get a rest in. And that was 20 minutes. And then 12 and 13 were back in the 10:30 pace. 14 and 15 were both around 13 minutes, 14 minutes. And then 16, we kind of kicked it into second gear. We got another 11-minute mile. And then after 16, I was unable to move, basically. There was really no jogging, nothing going on. It was very, very tough. So 17 was 20 minutes, 18, 14 minutes, 19, 15 minutes, 20 was 19 minutes, 21 was 18 minutes, mile 22, I had my watch died, so I had to switch over to the Nike Run app. For the last 4.6 miles, the average pace was 19:43, and it took me an hour and a half. Average pace of the first 21 and a half miles was 13 minutes and 11 seconds, which isn't too bad. But then we had that big fall off. I mean, the first 16 miles, I felt great. Especially the first 10, it started to slow down right there towards 16, and then after that, it was absolutely horrible. Thank you guys for watching the video. Today's verse of the day comes from Luke 6:36. Be merciful, just as your Father is merciful. Guys, what it really comes down to, it's a book about love, the Bible is, and we just got to love one another. So even if somebody kind of does you wrong, you could be merciful and you could choose love. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed my pain and misery. I'm going to try to tend to these, what feels like broken legs and this 30-degree sunburn. See you next time.